The dollar is down. The dollar is down. Guys, woke up this morning and saw the dollar, the DXY, below the 90 level. It is currently, well, according here, as I'm looking at Wall Street Silver, around 89.80. And people are looking at the DXY saying, hey, this thing is down. It's going to give us some nice support for gold and silver prices, gaining strength and maintaining strength. Someone here, though, named Robbie Market says, well, hey, the 10-year is concerning. Now, Robbie, I understand that when you see the 10-year pretty much looking like this at, uh, in near terms, in the near term, looks relatively somewhat high, 1.655. We know in 2020, we were used to seeing, zero point 0 whatever, or zero point 0.8 something, or zero point 0.7 something. But I want to give you some solace here because with the US 10-year note yield, you can't look at it in a silo. You need to look at it in conjunction with inflation. So this is actually from the Fed. Many of you guys are familiar with the Fed website that the Fed uses to maintain economic data. And this is the 10-year indexed for inflation. Now, as you can see here, obviously in March, we had some low gold prices and silver prices, and it was kind of hovering up here for some time. But then recently, it started coming down, and we are down at basically around this negative 0.89 level. The last time we were around there, it was roughly around, let's see here, July 22nd or so of 2022, as we were descending. Of course, there were times when, price was going up and down and up and down. But if you take a look at where gold prices were back during that time of July 22nd, 2020, let's move this thing over. And actually, let me scroll this down so you guys can see the date as it moves across the chart. Hopefully, you guys can see this. Yes. Okay. So let's go to July 22nd, 2020, and let's take a look at the closing price here. July 22nd is right here, or 21st, 22nd is right here. Closing price is roughly around 1872, so on and so forth. Currently, we're at 1866, so roughly around the same area, which is pretty cool to see. Now, obviously, you can't look at the 10-year in a silo when you're looking at gold prices and silver prices, but that's cool to see. Now, that only really applies to gold. If we take a look at silver, silver has been on a general uptrend, as gold was not necessarily displaying that. As you can see, you can draw a nice line here and basically develop a nice uptrend for the silver price. So if you go back to July 22nd of 2020, you'll find that the silver price was actually lower than where we are now relative to the 10-year. So we can scroll down, take a look. Actually, let me show you this date. Scroll down, take a look, move it over. Here's the 22nd. Looks like it was a red day, so we're going to take a look at the closing price here. Oh, no, that's a green day. $23 and roughly 1 penny. And if we scroll up today, we're at $28.12. So things are looking very strong for silver. Now, as we start to see the 10-year continue to come down to earth, and by earth, I basically mean around this level. This is where we kind of struggled for some time. We were down to like negative 1.08, negative 1.04, and we never really scaled past that. We never got down to the negative 1.10s or negative 1.2s. So if you ever scale down there, I'm sure we're going to see silver do amazingly well during those times. But I wanted to make this video to show the guys on Wall Street Silver that yes, the DXY is coming down. And actually, let's take a look at where the DXY is right now. Currently at 89.88, which is fantastic. And um, once we start to see all these things play out, it will be good for gold and silver prices. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion for gold and silver today.